Okay, she's all patched up.
Just on the beach not far.
Hey, Jaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon.
Oh, hey, it's you two. Yeah, thankfully.
She was attacked by secret source
Oh, them again.
Real tired, bro! Secret source?
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into the... No need. Besides, like a...
Come on! What happened to birds of...
Huh, fair point.
Awesome!
If hunting down War Machine...
No way, bro!
Where must traveler Paimon then
takes me right back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save us! Hey!
Stabilize!
Into the wind! Rise with the sun! Try and stop me! Incinerate! Pyroclastic surge!
I see everything!
One with nature! Light it up!
Solidify!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Everyone hold hands!
Stabilize!
I see everything! Yeah!
Aoife, how's it looking?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves. A vet treating a human is one thing, but...
You call that a human? Whoa, okay.
A machine built to look like a human, I guess. Is this a new model of automaton?
return
She spoke!
Paimon?
What? You heard?
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's you guys, right?
Really? Wait, a blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right. You bet, bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code to
We have two gunslingers here. Can't we just blast it open?
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the Scions of the Canopy use similar devices when they're sending confidential messages. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
Sure looks that way. So, we gotta
Sounds like a plan! Time to... You bet, bro!
These automaton. Sorry, dude. I gotta get back to the clinic. Plus, I don't...
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this...
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Moeka, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa. What a...
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. But I'm not, so... Hold up.
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex.
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. The Fontanian looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts. Although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. It's a good thing you didn't try and... could be a tricky one. Since he uses a combination of several different technologies, I could find out more by disassembling it, but that could potentially damage the I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how they chose.
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code. Is that
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton, but the other components, I'll see what I can do.
Hey, she woke up!
All I did was stimulate the core. I didn't...
White. Flying up.
Wow.
Task in progress. Deliver message to Traveler and White Flying Companion. Message location confirmed. Status.
You're pretty smart for a robot.
Code?
Oh, maybe not so smart after all.
Memory. Missing.
What?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides...
Name.
Oh, not again. Why would her memory...
You said something about returning home earlier. Where's home for you?
Return home. Task in progress. Memory.
Oh, so that's it then. Her
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity isn't compromised, just locked by...
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though? In words we can...
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere. She just can't, like, when you know something. But the hardy...
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain.
robots can feel...
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans and saurians learn what to do and what not. In a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms for...
Whoa, slow down!
Oh, okay. Well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? I meant to stop him from...
Jeez.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure...
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories? What purpose could that...
Task. Failed.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase, return home. How about we keep talking and see if any other keywords...
Sure. I'm all right. I have assessed the pain level as tolerable.
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been? Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontanian.
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Oh, never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh, yeah, I think I know what you mean. What do they call them in Mondstadt?
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
That's it! A maid! Although, as far as
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal design choices. So,
No.
how come she responds so much faster when the answer is no?
Natlanie's core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. She's just like the cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all over the world.
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? where you live most of the time? Or...
Home is...
Okay. Feels like this is getting us nowhere. Any other ideas, Shilonen? How do we get her...
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a lot of interesting things when I was Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on. Now, could you...
is this... a broom?
Wait! She really is a robo-maid?
Wow, very good indeed. Now,
Are you serious right now?
well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chore.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only...
Understood. Commencing task. Sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Cleaning floor. Insulation chamber deployed. Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol. Insulation chamber deployed. Sorting small objects. Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew toward...
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger. Discusses
Maybe I should keep a closer eye on what Napika's reading.
introduction of ancient machine.
What in the world? That... She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow. It's like it's brand new.
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka, founder of the Children of Echo.
Wait, Baraka? Isn't that your ancient name too?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by Dragonkind, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity. But most of her research was lost to history. It's a real...
What happened? Useful stuff.
Ochkon happened. An old friend of the Six who ended up ruling Natlan shortly after the war, and went full-time. He even turned on Ishkik.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochkon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research is lost.
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of... It was said that she was raised by a Lianka.
Malfunction. This is not the way. This is not where you belong. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare...
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay back!
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly acting like a lethal— Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike! Why couldn't it Kniech?
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into the sky by now. Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment, and the description was a good match for my target. Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid. Highly destructive.
Wait! Kniech! Just hold off for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They should be here soon.
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
All right.
Ineffa! My apologies.
Oh no, your memory's gone again? Even your name this time?
Again?
Liyue. Fontaine. Sumeru.
So, are you her manufacturer?
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
I know?
From now on, promise me. Remember—
Malfunction.
Ineffa!
Looks like she's getting worse.
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter.
Wouldn't have been my first guess.
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nodcry. It was going okay until all the
Trouble?
The Fatui. They've made some big moves in Nodcry lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this.
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now.
And
Your case is, a little different. But you did come here on the same boat.
And it was smooth sailing. Until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming into shore.
Weird machines? Secret Source automatons by it? Ineffa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and took—
really?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get—
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, the Traveler and party were the ones who act, and Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in the final bill.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Ineffa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so I guess I should say all credit to this. I know her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Natlan's source mechanisms. Was Aino the one who—
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix her. Then she'll get—
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. I doubt she did much beyond sell. And as for the memory thing, Ineffa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memory.
Please, explain in more—
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own strength. Nearly The worst part of that was, Ineffa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Ineffa has been searching for a way to try and repair herself. Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew.
No.
Has her memory loss always been this serious?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to Natlan...
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to Findle.
Poor Inep.
My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're so...
Perhaps coming to
Well, it's too early to say. And don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I'd just started my deep dive into researching the secret source of Tom.
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back.
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan? Your ship got attacked.
Yeah.
How about the Flower Feather?
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can.
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code.
Oh, the code...
You gotta wonder what's...
To be fair, they couldn't...
Also, enough a backup plan?
Backup plan.
Huh. Well,
Oh, yeah.
I do.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and... Actually, that's weird. Why is it...
You're being very...
Am I? Tell me...
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today. Not the original price for the job, not the...
That's because I fainted from your stupidity! Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I... Who cares? The last few days really flew by. Do you think Inefa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're doing! Do you think Inefa will like this gift we got? See?
Are you sure? 'Cause when I asked it who's the better here...
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a You guys, it's just... Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the Flying Beep beep. Yes, it's on.
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot of them, 'cause she hardly ever comes back.
Wait, all by herself?
Inefa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running more smoothly, and it's greatly boosted
So, she's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of...
All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her. So,
We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. That got us thinking. Maybe... Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it, though. It's okay, Arieta. But what if she doesn't? Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nog... Already? Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay. He thought we should at least make sure Inefa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days, to be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home in so... No, he's been there the whole time I was...
Don't worry, you bet.
Yeah, so... Although, I guess who knows?
Can't we go take...
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of...
Let's ride!
Threat eliminated. Scanning. Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Chat mode, huh?
Good morning. Nice to.
Hey! Don't you start.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3.
Where did you get grit?
Yes. But I have still been unable to. Yes. Now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that flower? Understood. A flower.
It doesn't have a function.
Cute little souvenir. A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone.
The flower Feather Clan took me.
Yes, exactly.
But it.
No, that's complete.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its
Memento? Important memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. That's right, a souvenir. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as you're. Besides, I have no if anything, I pity him. And you were once, well, she was once the enemy of you. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it. Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. Heck, even a child who's barely learned. All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. In 1,000 years' time, you'll cross the ocean, find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place.
Inefa? Inefa, what's wrong?
I was. Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment.
Is it because you've been fighting?
Back to the flower.
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta and her folks will be leaving soon.
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes. Occasionally.
Memory data? So, what about that?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making other people But if I do not recall my memories...
So, is this why you've been spending so much...
When memory data surfaces...
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5?
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy accept.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days.
It's all right.
She never came.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have
Arieta, Amu, Joashin. I am back.
Huh? Inefa?
Also, what does it feel like?
That's a strange question. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon.
Not cry.
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that if I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me that I am now? Or...
Phew!
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even...
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it...
Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians spend their... But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can always... No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting. I guess you could say it's somewhere you... Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to. I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe. Of course, everyone's situation is different.
Okay. Recorded under reference date.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? Someone's looking for us. Hopefully, don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the...
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Oh, it's the Lolly. Didn't think of it.
Why?
Ancient history.
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. After you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night. Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words.
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 dragon lords who ruled Natlan in Wait, really? How? Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secrets. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled, but one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now. Long since buried. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have had no idea where...
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is... Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau... Well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his...
Lost.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your...
What? In that...
Could be. Kenichi and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it's...
Darn! So the trail's gone...
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan. both of which have triggered a response from Inefa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Leonka. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a—
Huh?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Leonka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for— But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became—
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers was—
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have— It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it's said that if she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportion. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was—
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used some artistic—
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do—
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since the name Leonka seems to ring a bell, I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me, discreetly. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more—
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Whether you're up in the sky or down on the ground.
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be connected to.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle—
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. And, well, apparently she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Leonka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And when the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. But the rest is lost to history. There's no way—
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence. Built— who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad?
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord, then we—
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Lianka's—
Chaska, what?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that see, Lolly's spell only works on the Traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is ever since Anefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if Anefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of us, all of humanity—
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future.
Even if the past and future Anefa are a completely—
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, but no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not— If Lianka was here, I have every confidence that she— Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her.
Fine, fine.
Look, I get it. You're only—
Yeah, well, playing— Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you—
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you—
Paimon, you were supposed—
Oh, right, Anefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden.
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make any sense.
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry.
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone.
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Let's fly. Slow down! Paimon's gonna puke!
Target acquired. Activating Annihil—
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
I will have order.
Make yourselves a move.
Light of the blazing sun!
Accelerating.
Gather.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for—
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to—
Let's fall back.
Hamu! Hadieta! Are you—
I'll be okay.
Why would they do this?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush—
Wait,
how did Anefa know to come here? Did she sense—
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons. Even now,
Really?
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation functionality. Finished.
Whoa, that was quick.
I have seen them many times before.
More random memory.
What do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They may...
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to.
The Fatui invaded my...
Why is it getting so choppy? That's...
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, I believe the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks...
They stole my privileges and took control of...
They stole my privileges and took control of the automaton.
No!
Mirror of the dawning morn detected nearby.
Mirror of the dawning morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the dawning morn to restore...
Mirror of the dawning morn?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to... me.
Mirror of the dawning morn, please come with me and return the core.
I think... she wants me to go with her to return the core.
Wait! You mean...
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name. 11th Lord.
What? So...
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't try... You say Anefa is the 11th Lord.
Return to the 8th Lord's territory.
Anefa!
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th Lord? Lianka's mother's territory? What does the 11th Lord...
You were split, then exiled.
This is getting...
Excessive signal interference. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry.
Marionette?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nashatown, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't...
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway.
So these Fatui are...
Anefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Anefa's already had to rescue us so many times now.
You're right. First things first. Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning. But we should
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes. New
Traveler, Anefa, could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna pat...
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her.
You're not coming back?
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be...
I'll get help as quickly as I can.
Huh? Why'd it stop moving? Is it...
Leroy, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
You're saying Zhuo Xin might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay? You're not wrong. Still, why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal legends.
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Arieta to...
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to—
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud? Dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere. Unless
the territory was sealed by Leonka. This was once one of the secondary access.
Hey, that was pretty clear this time.
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module. Leonka sealed the territory.
Huh? You're breaking up again. Oh, looks like the signal's still—
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it. Later, the Fatui found a weak point.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. What do you think? Inefa? Oh no! What's she doing? She's charged right in!
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after— All right then. There she is! Inefa, wait for us! Inefa!
Huh? Where is this?
Yeah.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the— Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. But in the distant past, I was known the 8th Sovereign Ruler, the Priestess of Flora—
The 8th Lord? You're Leonka's Dragon Mother?
8th Lord. Were you—
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of—
Leonka rescued me? Memory.
Yes. Leonka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you. It is the only way our—
How does forgetting everything—
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to—
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past, the pain—
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevent—
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind from being crushed by the weight of the conflict. But since you are rebooted, you began storing new memories and started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
Things were fine at the start. You had
From now on,
so too has the exile's curse resurfaced.
This is... A lot to process.
Automated defense system privileges overridden. Come quick.
Hey! But wait!
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well...
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, there should... Please come with me. It is my...
Oh, don't look at it like that.
Yes.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of the sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Solidified!
Let's ride! Try and stop me!
Oh, another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it. They'll be...
You doing okay, Inefa?
I know. Unidentified, unnecessary. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Over there! We can use the access module to proceed.
Detected. 3 unregistered individuals.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking?
No, this is just an ordinary surface bot, responsible.
Now calling access module. This is the Temple of Cascading Colors. Ahead is the research facility built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Now around.
What was it?
Uh-oh! They're...
Please come with me.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some...
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time.
Let's head through here. It'll take a... Insulation chamber deployed.
Hey!
Stabilize!
Rise with the sun! Into the wind!
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response is to attack me.
What the? Does this mean they planted those...
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further out. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the...
This time? No. No more.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's...
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here.
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're right.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not...
Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look at you.
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your position, I'd say...
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to... If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied. It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off?
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't.
I can't do...
I'm sorry.
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything...
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you? A guy like you.
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy.
I think it's time.
Huh? Huh. Enefa, Traveler.
The 11th Lord. And the...
Wait, the Controller. Without...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine...
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these rooms.
Congratulations.
You were playing me for a fool this whole...
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially not with Natlan's Tumaini. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler.
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. That's where the sovereign ruler comes in.
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler, Paimon, and Duoxin go.
You never know! These are bad!
You are only here because of me. Besides...
Finally, a voice of reason.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we...
Yeah, so settle down.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover...
This is all my fault. Arieta.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back!
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down!
That was a long way down. Traveler? Enefa? Are you okay?
No damage to report.
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been... Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well, isn't that convenient?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, when the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to prioritize your safety.
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here. After every...
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
More automatons!
Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take...
Enefa. Traveler. Good luck.
11th Lord. Do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why? This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord.
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone, with no hope of return. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other,
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the exile's curse upon herself and upon you. Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishkik. That is why you came here, praying to be reborn.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind, to start over anew? Very well. If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Then... I am the malfunction? What happened to the sovereign ruler?
We severed that part of her mind, and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished completely.
So, she's gone?
Yes. Although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable. That is why it continues to affect you to this day.
So, that's what that thing is.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Inefa survived? How does that work?
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of phlogiston and information. In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. In human terms, they would almost be considered as separate individuals. But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mechanisms located here, just as I was before you. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse, but Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction. It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Ishkik met with misfortune, and the Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Ochkan, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you are still plagued by memory loss. But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need, waiting for the day that Ochkanatlan would fall, and you would return.
Wow! That's a long time. How long ago?
For the last 2,000 years.
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrative privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source mechanisms within the territory. And once you are whole again, I can repair the damage done by the Fatui and open a route back to the surface. If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years ago, then proceed.
Whew, that was a lot to take in. So, basically, there was a bad robot who bugged out and turned into half good bot, half bad bot. Then, bad bot cursed good bot, so whenever good bot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches. Meaning, the only way that Inefa can avoid the pain is to keep forgetting everything. Thanks. Paimon's getting better at this kind of thing. Wait, you didn't...
Curse. Malfunction. It fits my hypothesis, and it seems to explain all my erratic behavior and cognition.
In that case, shall we keep going, like she asked?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access must be revoked before you can exit the territory. Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole. Maybe then... Cleanup sequence initiated.
Solidify! This is order!
I see everything!
Burn it down!
The wind knows me.
Please wait. Administrator 2. Administrator 3. Identity. After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're...
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this end.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every step of the way.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no more.
Here I am, so close to my destination. Yet, I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter...
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home!
It is. But if my memories turn me back into a bat... If that is the case...
Don't worry, Anafa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes. For the most part. And yet, Whenever I'm about to recover.
As if it is being controlled by somebody else.
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler, mirror.
Do you think NF is okay?
Here we are, comrades. The core of...
Ah! It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something!
Unnecessary.
What the...
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape. Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you humans really think that by forgetting the past, the curse could be escaped? And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction could regain her The priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us. And now there is no Dragon Mother here, and there never was. Only one Lord has dominion here. For I am the almighty Dragon Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Inefa here, and you who placed the curse on her! It was you all along!
Inefa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scales. An operational malfunction.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to No living thing is born evil. That's not
good and evil. Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is I ought to crush this human scum beneath my Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil, my claws will tear her heart from her
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of a
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Malfunction? Human? You conspired against me?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have survived long enough to realize you'd been especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in your place, didn't you?
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! How dare— And you malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles! You will never know peace for the rest. It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day,
But instead, I was locked away by that human's 2 millennia. I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes, until my reach extended to every inch of this prison. Now, the final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here, posing as the 8th Lord.
Mirror on the dawning morn, please.
But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrative privileges and placed it in your core. Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too... Wretched malfunction! Do not impede the inevitable—
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to open—
Seconds. Is...
my core!
She destroyed her own core? I wonder how Marionette will react to this.
The Fatui?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects. As a reconnaissance mission, so let me reignite your flame one last time. Show us one final glimpse of your glory. The glory of the ancient dragon's technology. No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you. But if you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a—
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path. So be it! Since you seek a new place to belong, welcome to your new home! Where we all— Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
Is this place collapsing? If so, then even if we defeat her,
There is no escaping the destruction! Here in the depths is where you belong!
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, our path was always going to end in our demise. This...
I must...
Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent your self-destruction. We are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rubble.
No. Somewhere in my...
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nodcry.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The wild hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inappa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data. Overload. Capacity exceeded. As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Impossible!
It's Inappa! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Try and stop me!
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, we can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's researchers suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
A moon wheel? That was built by the usurper, along with the three gods who abandoned us. Can't be.
Break the shackles you were born with. Transcend the curse you were given.
It cannot be.
Farewell. Last.
Inappa! Your core!
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And although I paused the process, it will not hold much calculating.
30 minutes? Huh.
29. 20...
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earthquake.
Estimated time to foundation...
Huh?
A place to belong. I too once yearned for...
Shilonin, how much longer till it's unlocked?
Be patient, okay?
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonin says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or... But... If we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have to.
Oh, you unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
Whew. We finally escaped! You alright there, bro?
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Anefa, it's good to have you back. I assume this means you found the answers you were
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come?
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me?
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Anefa tell...
Sovereign rulers. Seems like a house forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodcry? In an endless cycle.
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka. And yet...
Now you've remembered everything.
Well... I was born and then reborn in Natlan. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. But I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me no different. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes.
Well said.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for that letter?
Oh, shoot!
Sincere apologies. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild. Please come back with me.
I'm so sorry. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let...
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot! You're coming back with...
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything. We welcome everyone.
Go and find where you...
I think... Here it is.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that backup plan that Arieta...
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yes. The sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down, and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good. What's with the firecracker? Ugh. Paimon's had enough of this whole...
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises. Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you.